I'm live, apparently. Hello, hello, hello.
Let's see.
I can't hear myself, though. There's no volume.
It is working.
But do you hear me?
I can see you.
You
And I can hear you, yeah.
can?
It's working. It's working great. Yeah.
Okay, it's a little bit delayed, though.
There's a little bit of a delay, but it works. You are live.
Okay, well, here I am. Thank you so much. I'm going to let you go.
I'm hanging up. Okay,
Okay,
bye.
bye-bye. Hi, everyone. Guess what? You're here with the Way Within Divine Messages. We're doing the lives only today. So whoever wants to pay for a reading, I'm just going to do an experiment with my lovely wrench lady. I don't know if I'm going to be using her name or not, but she has been with me from the beginning, and I'm so grateful. So let me go and get her. Just give me a moment here. Oh, Stacy's here. Hi, Stacy. How are you doing? Would you like to have a reading to start us off in the right direction? I need you to write in chat so that I can respond in kind. It's a little bit on the slow side on this side still. Hello, how are you? Can you hear me? Let me know if you can hear me. I'm just getting the cards out here. Take me a moment. So yeah, what is this Lives Only all about? Well, it's me giving you guys a mini read, and I have a number of different abilities and tools to be able to help you. And these particular tools are, I am an intuitive, a channeler. I am also a person who does numerology. I do charts, those that have passed on and also past lives. Hello, hello, yes. Yes, a read, please. Absolutely. So again, this is my first live. The stream is a bit slow. Oh, looks like we've got 2 likes already. So I'm going to start. If you guys have any questions, please, by all means, type them in. I work best when being asked questions. So I've got a deck of very old tarot cards. I think it's the original 1909 tarot, which I'm going to be using. And I have oracle cards. They're called inner child cards. Okay. Sorry, I hope I can do that properly there. Again, remember, this is my first time, so I'm just a newbie here. I can't hear myself. I don't know. Can you guys hear me at all? Let me know. Can you just type in that you can hear me? Okay, so I'm doing... Oh, awesome. Thank you so much for letting me, because I can't hear myself on my end. I'm talking to myself, so I guess that's normal. All right. Stacy, do you have a particular question, or do you want a general for the 10 minutes that I'm going to do reading here? Because you do get a question with the 10 minutes. Oh, we got a card that popped out right off the bat. Oh, 2 of them actually. So bear with me. I'm going to talk in a way that doesn't give your identity away. It's just going to give you the situation at hand. Okay? So, because I didn't get a question, I'm just going to go for it. So basically we've got 2 cards. So the first card is the 10 of Swords upside down. Sorry. There we go. giving me a second to have the video catch up to what I'm doing here. What I'm feeling with these two cards, and the second one is the Nine of Swords and Ten of Swords. It's the end of limitations when it comes to negativity or clutter of the mind. You're done. Let me just put it this way, because I'm getting downloaded big time. Okay, you said general. It's a little bit delayed. I'm going to have to work with that. Okay, guys? Sorry about that. So give me a moment just to be with us. Stacy, you're at an end of negative ways of thinking, that which you've learned in your past, through your family, through your parental units, your past lives. If you, it's a warning, it's not saying that you're doing this, it's kind of, I'm talking generally, but there is what we call a patterning. In the past, you would either be afraid, or you would not want to do something, or maybe you would get nervous about it or overthink something. These days, this issue, this way of doing things is coming to a complete end. No more will you be overthinking and or feeling depressed or dark about where it is that you're going and what it is that you're doing with your life. You're onto a positive within which the way you are in the world. It's very beautiful. It's like the end of an epoch, the end of an era. Beautiful. So these are like cards that have popped out. So let me get to the actual reading itself. And you can corroborate that, or you don't have to corroborate that. Only you, for yourself, will know whether or not this... Oops, we've got more cards that popped out again. Wait, Stacy, you got some incredible energy. All right, I'm going to show these. So... Oh, this is beautiful. I actually love this card. So we've got, I believe, the Nine of Wands. Okay. And then the second card is upside down. It's again, the Nine of Cups. You're getting a lot of end cards. Things that are being let go of in the world. I actually like this card a lot. So it's the Eight of Cups. All right, let me read these cards out in order for you. I'm going to take it one at a time. You are now coming upon a beautiful, beautiful time in which you are starting to create your life with the way in which you've envisioned it. You can see the growth that's happening on the staves, okay, the rods, the staves, the wands, whatever you want to call it. It also means that you've been working very, very hard for a very, very long period of time. So there is a reward coming toward you when it comes to your craft, your creativity, your spirituality, all that you have worked for a very, very, very long time. So I'm very happy to see this card. This is completions, endings, harvest, renewal, letting go of the old, okay? I have here, again, I'm going to lift this card up. And it is, again, the Nine of Cups. So what it's basically telling me is that you're not celebrating, forgive me, gotta go here, more self-deserving, okay? You deserve everything. You are everything. Wonderful that we have this on the table. I'd like to see this card turn around. All right? Yes, pushing forth my gifts and getting my YouTube update. Oh, wow. Yes. Yes, please do. Yes, since I was 7 years old. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Okay. Thank you for responding in kind. I'm getting the chills. So let's say a certain person from your past is present at the moment. I don't know if you remember the movie Ghost and the way Whoopi Goldberg was writhing when the spirit came into her. Whomever is visiting me, the highest of the high, the most beloved, a spirit guide, a person from your familial line has basically confirmed, please, please go ahead and be happy. I'm here to communicate with you. I'm here to give you all the props and downloads that you require. The next card, what I have here is, again, repeat, it's the Eight of Cups. I like this card. In an old deck that I have, which I probably will bring out at another live, is you letting go whatever is no longer working in your life. So move it along. Let the past emotional lack of fulfillment go. Those that cannot give need to be left behind. I know we love people. We love our parents. We love our husbands. We love our partners. Sometimes children. And this is not a death case scenario. What I am talking about here, or rather, it's the way in which you were looking for confirmation of self emotionally from others. This is no longer able to work in the same way. Rather, you're giving back your energy to yourself. You're going inward. You're connecting with yourself. And you're saying, I'm enough. I deserve the best. I'm worthy. It's time to move on from that affirmation, that affirming, attention-seeking behavior. You're done with it. There isn't anyone who can give you what you need. It's only you and the connection that you have to God, the higher self, source, the great beloved. You know, we have many, many names for those that are, we come from many religions, many backgrounds, so you're going to know what that is for you. For me, it's the great beloved, or a higher power, or the source. So basically speaking, this is beautiful. Sorry, I'm spending way more time on your reading because I'm very excited about it. Good things are ahead. It's just clean up on aisle 5 for a little while. Okay. Let me get the main hand out here. So I'm just going to read up on what you've basically, and my eyesight isn't the greatest, so yes, publishing forth my gifts and getting my YouTube spot on. And then after that, yes, since I was 7. Yes, your grandfather. Yes, absolutely. Thank you. Love you so much. Not done yet here. Might as well go full hog. Get it all completed. So I'm going to do a hand for you. I'm going to spread a few cards out. Sorry. I'm on a table, and if it jumps a little bit, it's because it's a laptop. Remember, this is the first time that I have ever done this. Getting used to how YouTube and OBS and streaming live on YouTube works, okay? So bear with me. And by the way, I'm Nesrin Wisdom Visionary. For those that have just started, I am, suggestion, streams currents, make it higher, open widgets. I wouldn't know how to open a widget. Okay, it says excellent. Stream length, okay. I don't know, can you guys still hear me? Can you let me know? Remember, I'm getting rid of all the bugs. But can you hear me? Say yes. I can't hear myself talk. This is craziness. All right. All right, so I'm shuffling the cards here. You couldn't see me do that actually at the moment, so. Trying to get out of here. Okay, good. I'm just getting the screen to work with me here a little bit. It says the stream strength is excellent. So Stacy, there are a few things that need to be inventory. So let's just have a look. See, I'm spreading out the deck now. Oh, wow. Oh, my God. I'm getting chills again. Woo. Grandpa's present. All right. This has to do with relationships. So what I've got here is you're working diligently. So I've got here the 8 of discs, or we've got pentacles in this particular deck. And what I'm going to be basically saying to you is that keep on trucking with what it is that you're doing in terms of your beautiful ability, your readings, your, let's see what else. The gorgeous card deck that you're making, all forms of creativity. You're industrious. You are working hard to produce and create, okay? Beautiful card, first. Second, this has popped up right at the moment. So you will be reaping the emotional rewards, the intake of your efforts to love yourself and deserve yourself. In other words, as you are aligned with Source, as you love and deserve, so shall you receive the same emotional input that you give yourself. Okay? The next card after that is actually reversed. So we're still working here, in this case, with a little bit of not yet ready. It's the 8 of Cups. Not quite yet ready to let it all go emotionally when it comes to a certain person within your sphere. It could be a partner, it could be people in your family, it could be, I don't want to let go emotionally just yet. There could be some fear here. I've had more than one person in the last 24 hours have this issue. So I'm just letting you know that you're not the only one going through this at this present moment in time. So it's part of what we're all experiencing right now. So there you go. Okay, it's not a negative. It just means a little bit more understanding as to what it is that you need to let go emotionally from your life that no longer works for you. Again, we get the same card that popped up earlier. Yeah, hold on. I'm just gonna scroll down a bit here before I continue. So what I've got here is, again, that same card that popped up earlier, which is the 9 of Wands. So if you proceed to go backwards with holding on to the old, it's going to take away from your energy so that you can produce artistically. It's gonna, good way to put this. You'll be so caught up in dealing with old issues with other people, in love relationships and or friends, family, that you don't have enough energy for yourself to express your creativity. So it becomes a burden to you. Remember, I'm reading these cards in the way I have another deck, and that deck for me is what I would call the one that I've worked with for so long, but it's not the Rider-Waite per se. So what I've got here, I love this card. So moving it along just a little bit, we've got here the, it's hard to tell here. So it's a 3 of Wands. My eyesight isn't the greatest. So the 3 of Wands basically says you would like to be satisfied with the way in which you've lived your life creatively and spiritually. You will have this. I need you to keep focusing on where you're going right now. All right. Lo and behold, last but not least, again, a little bit of a warning to you. It is not advisable, my throat's clearing. It's not advisable to start any new relationships with anyone at this time. It is also advisable to not take anyone back from the past. Even thinking wise, I'm just talking generally, all right? There's nothing new here with anyone from the past, nor anyone that you may meet in the very, very near future, because the lesson that we've got is that, and please forgive me, I gotta go here, there's a tendency to possibly connect with those that might be trying to take away your ability to be you or waste your time. Their intentions are not the best for you at this time. I'm being polite when I say that. I could basically bluntly say watch out for those who would infringe upon your time, your space, your stress levels, anything that you create for yourself, because they are needy and they are not at a place. So it's power over, taking from, as opposed to giving to. That person has not done their work or have an ability to be able to give because they haven't worked on their own issues. So it's just a warning to not go here, okay? So that kind of is the mini read as a general. I love it. It's beautiful. There are many wonderful things happening to you. Just stay the course. Do for yourself. Don't let anyone interfere. You know, this is your time, Stacy. This is your time to do you, okay? I'm just going to give you an oracle card from the Inner Child deck. And I have Claire coming through, so if I start speaking Irish, you'll know why. Just shuffling along here. Cutting the deck. You can hear the noise. Oh, beautiful. It says it's okay to be misunderstood. Perception is not always based on truth. So the other people to you, or the perception you may have of a particular situation. And then we have number 24, let love guide you. Choose to see the good in the world today, meaning no negative thinking. Find small joys in your life, small little joys, to create the momentum so that you can draw in that positive energy. So 18 on the other card with the 1 and 8 comes a 9. So let go the misunderstanding. Perception is not always based on truth. Meaning the perception you've had of things may not be that which is. And 24, let love guide you. So there is your spirit family that is there for you at this time. Okay. So one last card. Okay. Understood. Thank you. Yes, we love Claire. I love Claire too, but I start speaking Irish when she comes through. All right, shuffling and picking a card for Stacy, please. Thank you. Oh, wow. Oh, I'm just getting the chills again. You're going to love this, Stacy. Okay, this is the card. So I'm going to read it. First showing it to you. You deserve to be seen. Let yourself be known. Get that YouTube channel up. So the number is 42, which adds up to 4 and 2, which is a 6. So you're going to be working with people, community, helping people with their health, people who need to find connection to a larger community in some way, shape, and form. You're going to be working with other people in tandem for the greater good. But boy, this card in itself says it all for the reading that you've had. You deserve, keyword deserve, to be seen. And trust me, you're beautiful, and I love you. And wow, just a little bit more cleanup on aisle 5. That's it. You're on. You're ready to spring forth into the new. And trust me, it's a brand new life. No connection to what came before it. And this is the energy that we're going through at this particular time as well. So across the board, even myself included. So I hope that is, yes, totally. I'm working with on YouTube. Awesome. Awesome. So I don't know if there's anybody else who, oh, we've got a bit of a delay. Oh boy. Just, okay. All right. Sorry, there was a bit of a glitch in the matrix there. Can everybody see me? Can someone say, yay, I hear you? The reception on my end is not very good. It's a little bit of delay on everything. Okay, what do we have for time here? Yes, okay, awesome. So, does anyone have any questions about the energies that are happening right now? Yeah. Do a little bit of chatting. Maybe if someone else would like to have a reading. Thank you, Stacy, for all that you do for me. You're incredible, by the way. I'm just waiting for someone else to make a decision as to whether or not they would like to have a question answered. So still learning to work with this. All right. Stacy, can I ask you very kindly as to how many people are on the stream at the moment? Give me the numbers. I can't actually see anything for whatever reason. Okay, it's really slow. All right, I'm going to do an energy reading. I've made a decision. Does anyone want an energy reading for today? I'm going to do one as well that's recorded, but actually, I'm going to use my past life deck. And the reason for that is it gives really interesting information, even though we're not doing past lives. It's a really old deck. Who is it by? So Doreen Virtue and Dr. Brian L. Weiss, MD. So I'm just going to show you the cover one last time. This is the card deck I'm using right now. Just get the energies of the day. Shuffling. Remember, when someone has a reading with me, I connect with your energy. I've got a card that popped out, and it's about health. So in general, the energies of the day will be about some aspect of health. Okay? I'll broaden that once we get into the reading. So, oh. Thank you, Stacy. It says an energy reading will be amazing for the collective. Thank you so much for that, Stacy. Appreciate it. Without you, I wouldn't know where I was going. Thank you for your guidance. Especially when it comes to the streaming thing, because lots to learn. I'm not from the generation of tech. I was born in the Gen X generation, so my family didn't have a computer until, like me, I didn't have a computer till the year 2000. My mother in the 80s decided to go back to college, and she became a pro at coding, and she basically taught me everything there was to know about computers, and she's still incredible. My daughter's even better than that. So yeah, just wanting to say that I am being put on the chopping block for learning tech right now, and it's okay, I don't mind, but not easy. I don't know how you young people do it. All right, so when it comes to the energies at the moment, we've got inwardly, okay, this is interesting, wars and battles. So it means that our emotional selves are having a bit of a stubborn battle with our ideas, our how best to put this? It could be admitting to ourselves that we might have been wrong about something, or maybe misinterpreted, or because of the way that we've learned things in the past. We carry forth that, please forgive me, indoctrination or the ideas of others that are not necessarily our own, and we use that to argue with our true self with internally. All right? Outwardly, what we are getting from others is forgiveness. Beautiful card, by the way. Others are giving us the opportunity to forgive the harsh judgment we put on ourselves. Okay? I'm talking generally here. And if you can resonate, if you see yourself in it, let me know. You can also put it into the chat mode. but I'm going to the right. I was cutting the cards there. All right, what I'm doing here is I'm creating 4 cards across and then 4 cards below that. I'll show you what it is that I'm doing in a second, okay? I'm going to get a general reading for the energies of today and where they're going to be taking us in the near future. All right, again, these cards are very unique in the way that I use them. So, I've got 4 cards, and I'm going to be reading them from the top card onward down for each card. Okay, sorry, that got covered up there. So I'm going to do it again. I'm going opposite, probably making it a bit complicated. So the first card within the 4, that would be your past, talking generally, is learning, trust, and faith. Good card. The reasons why it is a good card is because everyone on the planet right now is heading into a more faith-based life. We are no longer using our brains / our thoughts. What I would call, yes, when we're born we have a consciousness, but it's not a consciousness that can actually change anything. It's maybe 1 to 2, maybe 3% of the equation of a whole. Our hearts within, which are connected to source, has the other 97%. And we need to meld the 2 together. So we get a download from source within at the heart center. It's like a knowing, it's an intuition, it's a gut instinct. And then we go about putting action to that download, that knowing. And this is where the trust and faith comes in. It's the trust to do what it is that you've been given as a subtle hint movement, knowing, and placing it into the externalized world. Going with the flow, doing what you love, express your passion. Somebody's throat has just clammed up for some reason. Let me read this here. It says, absolutely had to be open to downloads of spirit, and what I thought to be true wasn't until I got direct communication from my guides. A readjustment for sure. Yes, I would agree. Takes time. It's not something that happens overnight. All right? Sorry, there's always a little bit of delay here. So trust and faith is the order of the day, or it could be that you have gotten, let's say, the download, you took in the information and you're using your trust and faith, because this is a past card, okay, the first of them. The second in line would be lessons and blessings. Thank you for that confirmation. Again, I'm getting a lot of spirit here, confirmation. You got the lesson, whomever you are out there. Go into nature, walk amongst the trees and the grass. Take your shoes off, take your socks off. Reconnect with the ground beneath, Mother Earth, Mother Gaia, okay? It's important to close your eyes, have a bath, go and walk in nature. Good grounding practices. And also allow your imagination to run freely. A stream of consciousness, writing, art, ideas, sparkling ideas, inventions, adventures of the inner self. So you're going to be given possibly an inner movie when you're in dream state. Get a pad and paper, put it beside your bed. Could be downloads from your ancestors, okay? You're being taken on an astral adventure. I don't really believe that the astral plane really exists anymore. I believe that we go to a different dimension and we are able to then partake of whatever dimension that is going to offer us information. So out of body experiences is another name for it. I just call it, you know, downloads. Basically, that's what it is for me. So currently, those of you at this present time, what are you going through? All right. And this is everyone. So here we have those who possibly feel as though that they are orphans, or those that have been abandoned, or abandonment issues. I'd like you to know you're not alone, but sometimes when we are connected to source and we don't fit into the box around us in the world, we can feel alone and maybe abandoned by family or not heard or seen by others within the world around us. It's not a negative, it's just those with higher energies might not fit in. And you know what? It's okay. Either that or you kind of grew up on your own because maybe you didn't trust that someone would be there for you, or I would have to say in my case, I was a person who didn't trust others, and I'm learning that now. I'm working with a lot of community projects at the moment, and it's such a joy. But in the past, I would have never trusted to work with other people. Thank you, Stacy. You're part of that trust process. So thank you, thank you, thank you. All right. So that is at the present moment in time. And here we have what's called persecution inquisition, meaning you were probably told, you know what, that's poppycock, don't believe in that stuff, or why are you wasting your time, why don't you get a job, get a job, pay off your bills, have a real life, that's reality. Well, I'm going to tell you something, that's poppycock. Why am I saying poppycock? Meaning it's an old word for saying that's a load of crock, okay? You're going to be who you're going to be in the world. It doesn't matter who tells you what. It's their version of their reality upon you. All right? You are always going to do what you're going to do, and you have to have faith that what you know is right for you. If you make mistakes, that's just part of life. That's your reality. And it's okay not to be perfect in the world. So it's other people basically telling you that either you're not good enough or that what you're doing is something. They don't understand you. They don't get it. They have absolutely no connection to who you are. You're outside the box. You're working with life on a different level. And you know what? Totally fine. But again, how it looks is that you're not accepted by others. Well, guess what? That was most of my life. Ha ha ha. Anyway, so it might be, sorry, I love how my throat is clearing. Beautiful. Not might be, pretty sure here. It's time for you. It's not that you're abandoning your family or your children or your lovers or your husbands or maybe your community. What you're doing is you're deciding that it's time to go a different direction. Yeah, you'll have contact with them, but you won't allow them to dictate to you what is and what is not about your life. It's not a negative. It's this is a generalized card, so don't take it as is. It could be leaving or travel. It means that you're ready to go into a new direction, have a completely different adventure in life. That has nothing to do with the way in which your family, your community, possibly your children and their viewpoints have treated you in the past. I'm also releasing a lot of energy. That's what I do. So there's an adjustment going on internally. I'm also an empath. So you're letting go what doesn't work and you're moving on to a new adventure, whatever that is for you. All right? This is your current state where you're at right now. You're also confronting your fears. Not easy, but doable. Hello. The tech for this particular live that I'm doing, great for. I had to call up my video editor and ask her for help because I don't know what I'm doing. I don't come from the generation of tech. I've never really worked with a lot of tech. I'm very manual, old world, tactile, what I see is what I do, on off switches. Yeah, very different life. So I'm having to confront how to work with tech. So being in front of a camera yesterday, I'm also doing work with a couple of communities for philanthropic purposes to give back to the community, and it required me being in front of a camera. I'm not so great with that, but again, confronting my fears to move forward. It is a must at this time. Go slowly, be gentle with yourself. You can do it. But it is time to confront those fears. Okay? Now, we're moving into what's called the near future. I'm just going to read the messages here. Everything is a little on the slow side right at the moment. Okay. You're so welcome. My granddad used to say, ooh, interesting, because that's not a word that I normally use, the word poppycock, by the way. And it just means, it's a British word for, that's a bunch of hogwash, okay? Or that's a load of crock in the American tradition. Beautiful. Thank you for putting that in there, Stacy. It kind of gives a little bit more of a connection to what's happening around us and how it's being interpreted. Okay, so this is the near future of where everyone is going right now in terms of the energy. So I'm just going to show, and I'm working from it in a backward state. So first card, second card, third card, and fourth card. So I'm going to work with the first card first. Again, the near future. This card of Egypt, it means initiation in my deck. So you decide to confront your fears. You decide to leave the old way of connecting with people. You decide that you no longer want to be told what to do and how to do it. It has nothing to do with where you're going, being misunderstood. You're done with it. You're connected to source. You're deciding, excuse me, but it's time for me to serve the purpose that I came here for on the planet. What is my Akashic destiny, Akash purpose? So you're being initiated spiritually into the next phase of being. This is what's coming up for you in the very near future. So anywhere between 6 months and a year. Okay, so that's the first card. Ooh, I love this card over top of it. Wow, wait a second. I'm getting way too excited. Okay, over top of this card we have spirituality and religion. Don't take it verbatim. You're coming into more alignment with source, God, the higher power, whatever you want to call it. Okay, as long as you have that which is positive, the highest of the high, the most beloved, that you are connected to and receiving light, healing messages. Beautiful. This is a gorgeous card. I love the way that these cards photographically help me to interpret what it is that I can give to you. So spirituality, religion, let's nix the religion card and just go with spirituality. How you receive your downloads. All right, initiation, receiving downloads spiritually. And yeah, you're going to be given an understanding of how you have enslaved yourself. You've imprisoned yourself for years and years with a perception that was not necessarily your own. You had learned it from the environment around you. It's not yours. Get rid of it. Let it go. Jesus hanger, where's she flanger? Just move it along. Confront it. Tell it that you love it. Tell it that you hear it. And then even though it's chattering in the background, you know, feel the fear and do it anyway. Tell it that you love it and do the diametric opposite. Thank you, Stacy. This is coming from you. I'm just applying it. Okay? I really appreciate you gave me that the other day. I'm just sending it out there. To whom those that are able to journal and write down what it is that they discover in the very near future. So people who are writers, there's also artisans, journal what it is that your findings give you from these downloads about things that come from the past, things that come from within you, from your cellular structure, your core being, the innate of who you are, which is the light within. You're going to be given the understandings, the download understandings as to why the experience that you're living on this planet in this epoch, in this timeline, in this dimensional realm. You will get the lowdown. You will understand what it all means. Okay? Beautiful. Just beautiful. The far future and what is being offered you. Okay? So again, working backwards. So first card, second card, third card, and fourth card. All right? So I'm going to start with the first one. This is the far future. We've got knighthood. This is a card of a Templar Knight. The meaning behind a Templar Knight is someone who gave service to people, service to the church, service to the cause of bringing the word to the people. I'm not Christian per se. I did grow up with Lutheran and Catholic. I have other religions as well that had come in through my family. So let's say I'm more on the Buddhist and just connecting with source and receiving messages and allowing myself to stay within that connection and be the highest that I can be in that connection. So you're coming into a place of knighthood, being a spiritual warrior, helping others. It is not by you impressing upon others forcibly or in a way that is through script or word. It is by you being truly who you are. You've been initiated by source to be this person, to become a lighthouse, a light to others as you bring them in from shore, helping them find themselves by truly being who you are in service to Source God. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous card, by the way. And you are at the very beginning stages of this journey. So you're taking the first few steps into it. For some, it could be that you will have a baby. It could be that you're working with your inner child in terms of healing your inner child. It could be that you're birthing something new in the world, a project. It could be a policy. It could be, it's a great year for putting things onto the earth, okay? A brand new beginning for this spiritual work that you're doing. Love this card. All right. This is going to bring in finances for you. So these ideas, this way of being, will be a way of earning your living. I'm sorry, the clearing is coming, which means realization on an empathic level. You will be able to make money through the experience of the journey that you've gone through on this level. So this is the far future, not too far, let's say anywhere from 1 to 3 years. It could, the faster you do the work, the more that you decide to go inward and heal the past, heal the issues, let the issues go. This comes about quicker, faster. These, if I do a reading tomorrow on the energies and you guys have done your work, this card will, what we call, move forward. So it will appear sooner in the reading. So get her done, as they say, keep on trucking, and allow yourself to become who you truly are within, because this experience is how you create your destiny in the world. Now, that's pretty vague. That doesn't say much of anything specific. What it does say is use the downloads that you get. Your experience will bring to you the understanding of what you are going to be giving to others. Your forte, your skill set, your understanding of how your experience can be given back to others. And you're just going to know. It's amazing. Also a balance between masculine and feminine. This is the 4th card in that far future. So we've got male, female. And understanding that it doesn't matter. We are a light within. We might come in a form of female or male. But the learning on this planet. So let's say I'm a female and I express a lot of male. That doesn't mean that I am interested in, let's say, the same sex. I'm interested in the opposite sex. Okay, or another person who is, I tend to like, let's say, for instance, all right, let me put it this way. You got the balance within yourself of female, male, within your heart. You will be able to understand both. You will be able to give forth the experience of both. And at the same time, you are, doesn't matter, male or female, within a body, you are both. Because we need to have that balance within us in order to be able to be connected with Source. And the issues that are resolved, we've let go, it's in the past. that light streams within us, the Kundalini energy, the Ayeda, the Pingalia, which are at the base of the spine. The Shushumna is the energy that goes up to the top of the head. And this allows you to have that connection. So the female and male need to be aligned, connected, resolved, working together, best friends. Okay? Oh, we have somebody else here. Hi, Stacy from Stormy Fourth Dimensional Class. How are you doing? Okay. I am also sharing your live with our school community. Oh, that's so kind of you, Stacy. And sending it to our classmates just in case they want to pop in. Oh, fantastic, fantastic, fantastic. Thank you, thank you. Well, this will also be posted shortly. All right. So no worries, you haven't lost out. Anybody want to ask any questions? I've just done a general reading, so I'm just going to pull some last cards on. So this is where we're at right now. We're healing the past. We are letting go old issues. We're confronting our fears. We're getting aligned. We're awakening to our true purpose. It is a time, this particular year, the Fire Horse, that we're allowing ourselves to upgrade, go up an octave in energy, come out of a lower energy, and move forth on a new adventure that has nothing to do with what came before it. All right? Anybody else? Does anyone want a paid mini reading, or do we just fly and see where it goes today? Mini readings are $33, and you can pay through the PayPal on the site, and it's in the description. I wanted to do some extra work here. I'm just, okay. I do have another deck that I brought here. And this is called the Angel Answers deck, or it's by Raleigh Valentine. Artwork by Marcus Michael George. 44 card deck and guidebook. I found this. A friend of mine was, sorry, okay. Whoever is here has pain in the neck. I'm picking this up. Pain in the throat chakra. Difficulty accepting aspects of self. Or the pain is not being able to speak and be heard. I'm going to express something that I do that has helped me in the past, and it's for whoever has come on, or whoever has decided to watch this. Sometimes you need to just take a moment, close the doors, hopefully there's nobody around, it's at a time of the day, maybe your walls are thick at home, have a good scream. Take a pillow and beat the hell out of it. Make sure that you cleanse it after with cedar and sage smoke, or you do a prayer and you ask the angels to cleanse the space afterwards. Or you can go into your car, if you've got a car, and roll the windows up, have a good scream at the top of your lungs. Complain, scream, get it out of your system. You know, why, oh, why is this not working? I'm so frustrated, whatever have you. I'm not going to scream here, obviously. But get all of the crap out of you. Just have a good, what we call keening, crying scream. All right? Oh, let's have a look. Oh, the other Stacy is here from class. Hi, other Stacy. Nice to see you. Oh, you cried last night. My heart goes out to you. That's probably it's probably the resonance of what's left of the pain. Stacy number 2. I'm going to say Stacy 2. Yeah, I'm picking up on you very, very well. So I'm going to go with Empath before I go into the, the angel cards, okay? If you don't mind. Is that okay to do, Stacy? I won't be very specific. I'll just go into issues. Can I get your permission to do that, please? I'm just waiting for you to type in. I know everything's a bit on the slow side here. Seems to be a lag in the video, so I'm going to have to work with that. Do you want me to go ahead and do a reading in this energetic way as an empath? Okay, thank you very much for letting me know that. Okay, Stacy 2. Give me a moment here to tap in. So if you make sure your legs are not crossed, your arms are not crossed, your fingers are not crossed, and you're letting me access your energy, okay? I'm picking up here disappointing news about something, a sense of defeat, a sense of not being able to get over the inertia of a particular situation. You're sitting in your room, maybe there's sunshine, maybe there isn't. Everything around you, the birds are chirping, it's at peace, but you are seeing that you yourself, or feeling that you yourself are not at peace within. This is very general, but it's a sense of defeat. It's like, oh God, when are things going to change? I don't even know what to do anymore. Like, I give up, I let go. You've come to a place. Yes, I saw that. Thank you very much, Stacy number 1. I got that. What I'm going to say is have heart and know that this is where you are right now. It doesn't mean that you're here for forever. I'm going to ask that you accept where you are at the moment. Small joys, okay? Being in the moment and finding the small joys of life. Make yourself a cup of tea, have a bath, go for a walk. If you have daily tasks and you can do them, it's going to help clear the throat and help you to release in the throat chakra. Rest, do what you can. Do your very best to say, I accept where I am. That part of you, that inner child that needs that affirmation that it's okay to be here right now. All right? Thank you so much for saying that. Yeah, it takes time to heal. It's not something that happens overnight, but we have to first come to the place of inner acceptance that this is where we're at before we can move on to the new adventure. This is a great live, by the way. I am so happy that we're talking about this stuff today, because I had a few people call me last night and they too were going through very similar shifts in consciousness, shifts in work life, shifts in emotionality and how we express in the world, meaning at the precipice of grand change, beautiful change at that, but we don't quite know where we're going because the old is still ruminating within us. All right. I'm not going to say anything else, Stacy, because it's more sacred to you. If you want a personal reading with me, as I said, we can do that another time. I'm going to just give it as a general, this is where you're at. It's not the end of the world. Know that we have to go through it to get to it. And what I mean by that, and I was taught this a long time ago by one of my teachers that helped me through with learning meditation and going inward and doing inner child therapy. When we accept where we're at, we're not judging our child. We're not pushing our child. Like, say, maybe some people were brought up with having to close off to their emotions. Please don't bury or stultify that which is coming through. I'm talking for everyone, not just Stacy number 2. I'm talking from experience, and I'm talking about the way in which we can come to a place of movement emotionally from within. You can't go around it, you can't go over it, and you can't go under it. We need to confront it, and how we do that is by self-acceptance. If we need to cry, we cry. If we need to scream, we scream. If we need to write, we write. If we need to draw, we draw. Whatever you are motioned to do in your world, or not. You could stay in bed for a day or two. That's fine, do it. Just don't do it for like 10 weeks in a row. But give yourself the time and space to feel and mourn the past of what you're going through. No worries about the PayPal. We'll don't worry about that right now, okay? I'm going to be talking generally from here on in terms of the issue that has been brought up. All right, whoops. I'm gonna have to get those up. That's not gonna work. Sorry, this card deck has 3 parts to it. It has a yellow part, it has a red part, and it has a purple part. So I'm going to be dealing with where we are right now with the angelic. Oh, we have somebody else. My woman okay, Stacy. Oh, okay, I see what you're saying. Sorry. Let me put it this way. Can you ask a question about what it is? Like this is a... Okay. When you state your question, is there something else that you can ask it in a way that I can deal with it? So this is a very awkward question, by the way, and I have to, when I'm on YouTube, appropriately answer it. So this is Sherry Swiss. Can you ask me a question in a different way, or maybe go deeper into it, please? Yes, please. Thank you. We don't want any strikes here. Okay. Do you want to re-ask your question, Sherry Swiss, please? It takes a little bit of time because there's a bit of a delay on YouTube. She has no time for me. Well, I'm going to ask you very, very bluntly. I don't think you're getting what you require and need from this individual. This person is not, you're not being deserved. They're not worthy of your time. They're not giving to you what you deserve. You don't need to be treated like that. So do yourself a favor and start thinking very seriously whether or not this relationship, partnership, situationship is worthy of you. Hi, this is Garden 5. How are you doing? Nice to meet you. Waving back. So this is my first live. Please forgive me. It's a little awkward. Everything's a bit slow. I can't even hear myself. You guys can hear me more than I can hear myself. So it's going to be a little stultifying. So Sherry Swiss, do yourself a favor. Really think deeply as to whether or not this relationship is worth your time. Okay? Nobody should treat you like that ever. All right? That's a fellow classmate. Oh, awesome. I don't know who you are. So we're going to go with the code name. Thanks, Stacy, for that. So I am doing $33 mini readings, but I'm also just trying to get the energy going today. So if you have a quick something or other, or if you do want a reading, there is PayPal in the description. We're just going to go with the flow and see how it works today. Okay? I'm shuffling the cards to get some general energy here. We did a general reading, I guess, on the energies of the day. Everybody's going through a release and an upgrade. They're mourning the past in terms of things that they were told and given to that maybe necessarily were not who they were or the way in which they work in the world, but they're still stuck underneath that energy. It's time to release it. And how we do that is we need to mourn within. Take the time to mourn the old. Write it down. Journal it. Do artwork. Have a good scream. Go for a walk. Be in nature as best you can considering where you live. All right, so this is about romance. I don't know. We're just going to go with the energies. Okay? Ask for help from others. So what this is about is getting probably therapy or a reading. Do not go to the person that you're involved with. All right? And I'm talking generally for everybody on here and those that are watching right now. Oh, hi, Julie. Nice to see you on here. Oh, yeah, definitely, Stacy. I think she says, I think my Gramps was with me the other day. I hope so. He is the most beautiful energy. I hope so. I really do. I'm going to have to get my magnifying glass. The writing is so tiny for me. Sorry that it looks a bit awkward when I tip the laptop. So romance, ask help from others. That's where the energy is right now. Okay, that's a peripheral. Let's see what we actually get in the hand. So we may have to go to a friend, a neighbor, somebody we trust, therapist, or a counselor or a spirit guide who comes through to give us help. Ask and ye shall receive. Allow that energy in silent contemplative space to come into. We must be silent, meaning the monkey mind, the hamster brain. Have a cup of tea, take a moment, go for a walk, do these things to find your connection to self. And by the way, the energy that comes from Source, the Beloved, is subtle. It is not a loud, overt voice or feeling or sensation. It's a softness, and we have to quiet the mind in order to hear it. Okay? Took me a long time to learn that one. Long time. Years and years and years and years. All right? Again, somebody with throat pain, don't know who it is, morning, needing to key, needing to scream, needing to let it out. All right? Maybe I'm hitting on some triggers. I don't know who it is that's watching, not washing. Okay, the word washing. You are washing yourself clean of old energy from others, from the past. All right. Oh, wow, look at this. So we got 2 cards. I'm going to do it in the order that it came up. So again, remember the card that we got before in the other reading was health, about taking care of yourself, eating properly, positive thinking as opposed to negative thinking. So we're working with improving health first in the Ask the Angels deck. And the other card is communicate clearly. Sorry, my finger's covering the script. So let's call this spiritual health. As you continue to work inwardly through meditation, listening to your inner self, writing things down, dream time, asking questions before you go to bed, and allowing your higher self, God source, your connection, the guides, the ascended masters, your spirit animals to come through and give you some subtle message, indicator, knowing, vision. Could be words. Some people are auditory, by the way. They're able to hear from the other side. Let that come through for you. I have here communicate clearly. That means to them about what it is that you want. So you want a better relationship, ask for a better relationship. Ask for the how to have a better relationship, but you're going to have to be patient to let that message come through. It'll be shown to you as an experience, or it could be an instant download, like a little pocket of information, and you're going to know. Maybe you read a book and there's a passage. Maybe you bump into someone, have a conversation. Maybe your particular issue is similar to their issue. These kind of things. Okay? Just open yourself up to the information. It may come to you in many forms. All right? I'm going to leave that there. I'm going to do some more shuffling with another part of the deck. And this is the yellow part, which is basically the timing of when these things will happen, generally speaking. Let me do some reading here. This is Susie Q. Connection in nature always. That is awesome, Susie. By the way, myself included. Greenhousing, farming, excellent. Well done. I'm glad that you're doing that. So okay, no worries. Absolutely. Will do my best for any kind of advice that I can give for a situation. All right? We're doing general energy. If you want a reading with me, the shorts, the minis are done on here. If you want to purchase through PayPal, you can. Or we can save it for the next time. If I receive your PayPal payment, then I will put you on a list and you appear for one of the lives, then I will read you at that time. Again, I'm not sure how all this stuff works. I don't know if you can pay through the chat mode. Don't know how it works, but definitely. Oh, it's Garden 5. Thank you. I'm his Susie Q connection in nature always. Oh, I see what you're saying. A lot of learning going on. I need better glasses or a magnifying glass. Sorry, I've got this deck here. It's the yellow part of the Ask the Angels deck. We're working with timing in the general reading. Well, flippy flippy. We got 2 cards that popped out. 3 cards. I don't think I'm going to take all of those. I'm going to redo it. So this will be my live energy for the day. I'm going to post it as a video as well, if I can, from live into the actual YouTube videos. If not, it will stay in lives. A lot of clearing going on, guys. Good for you. Well done. Realizations abound. And just to let people know, I'm an empath, so I pick on people's energy. So somebody's clearing out. Somebody's having some realizations right now. Thank you so much. All right. Just cutting the cards and deciding which side to put them on. All right. Let's me to go to the left. And what we're getting here is a card that will, so improving health, communicate clearly. First 2 cards that popped out, working with this connection, this ability within to how to improve our emotional, mental, spiritual, physical health. All right, is communicate clearly, and within the next few weeks, this will start to become the mainstay of your life. These messages, these downloads, these experiences, this, what we call harvest, will come to you so that you can understand it more clearly, okay, within the next few weeks. As you communicate to Source, Source will give you what you need, and it will start to unfold after 3 days and moving forward into the next few weeks, okay? And it might take a year for some. Depends on how stubborn we are against the information. Okay, so I'm getting messages late. So if you're typing them in, I've got it on slow mode, so I've got to figure out how to allow the mode to be a little bit more consistent, and the picture as well. Again, working with my video editor on these particular tech difficulties, so it'll get smoother and smoother as we go along. Last week we couldn't get on at all. I had no idea how to work it, and I had to set up a whole bunch of studio, OBS, and a whole bunch of other things in order to get it to work. So we're on, we're live, and we're working it. So thank you to everyone who is so patient. I appreciate that a lot. Thank you. All right, we're working with the blue pile, shuffling the last pile of Ask the Angels deck, and we're asking for, is it a yes or no? I don't like yes or no's. I prefer doing the work. I prefer being humble, vulnerable to the best of my ability, and allowing things to unfold in their own timing. More, let's see what is the energy with how we're doing things, okay? That's the one thing I don't like about this deck, is the yes or no cards. Not for me, but I'm going to work with it anyway. All right. Oh, wow, this is, I love it. I love it, I love it, I love it. So within what we were talking about, it says choose your direction. You have choice. You can go backwards and go back into the old, and I had somebody yesterday whom I read who had this issue. I can't give you the specifics. Again, you know, my clients and or whom I work with are confidential, but I'm going to attribute it to myself and my own experience. So say for instance, I had an opportunity to go back to an old job position. It wasn't ideal. I enjoyed it. Lot of hard physical labor. but was it really what I was supposed to do? Maybe the people within that job environment had their own little narcissistic power journeys, and maybe I wasn't getting along with all the people because I was made of a different cloth, all right, or different energy, or had different experiences from them and didn't fit into the so-called paradigm. And then I had the opportunity to go a different direction. I'm also a writer, so I'm busy writing, let's just say, producing something that is going off to publishing at the moment. I can't talk about it. I'm also doing some charity work at the moment, and I'm on here doing YouTube at the moment. I was pushed to do these other things rather than go back to that old energy. My car kept breaking down. Then I lost my car. Then I didn't have enough money to take a taxi. All right? Because let's just say my family were requiring money and time from me. So I had become very stressed, and I decided that around June of this same time, in and around the springtime to summertime, I kind of said that was it, that's enough. I'm moving on. It was the best decision that I ever made, okay? And I trusted my gut instincts, and things are starting. I am provided by Source. I'm provided by Source in all the ways that I never thought I could be, through faith. And lo and behold, here we have choose a direction, meaning you have choice to go where it is that you want to go. This is freedom. Freedom from having to go work a job. Freedom from having to stay in a situation that you no longer want to stay in. Whether it be relationship, work, family, it could be something you no longer want to do anymore. That just is not panning out. It's like going backwards. It's punching you down into a lower level of energy and or being, not letting you express yourselves. So the end result here is you are improving your health, clearly communicating with Source. I'm going to show you all the cards again, okay? First two, improving health, communicate clearly with Source. Within the next few weeks is the timing. You're going to choose a direction. Where am I going? What am I doing? How am I going to do it differently? I'm on a new adventure. This has been the theme since we started this live. Okay, the energies at the moment, those that are present, those that are watching. It's beautiful. And also for myself, I take in the same information. Okay? Garden 5 says, live minis 33 Canadian. Yeah, by the way, sorry, I'm going to go one before. I'm going to go to the live minis that are 33 Canadian. If you're from the US or from Britain, you pay by far less. Unfortunately, we have a lot of what we call higher prices here. So 33 for us is still a very low price to ask. Okay, but it's almost like $10 to $20 less for some of you. Okay, or even like a few dollars less the price. So I'm going to read Garden 5 again. Our perfectly imperfect times bring us to our imperfectly perfect self. So much self-realization is gained in each day. That's beautifully said. Thank you, Garden 5. Really appreciate that for adding that to the whole. So, is there anyone else who's got any questions for me that I can work on and chew on over here? Again, the feed. Oh, we've got someone here. Oh, you just paid for a reading. Oh, Stacy, thank you so much. I'm going to trust you on that. I'm just going to go for it, at least for today, because I haven't opened up. I think, do you want more? Do you want more? Oh, Stacy number 2 just paid. Thank you so much, Stacy number 2. All right, you get one question in 10 minutes. So if you would very nicely state your question, I'm going to keep it in a way that doesn't reveal anything about your personal life. I can feel the pain already, my Lord. So can you write for me what it is that you want to know as your question? Okay? I'm going to wait for that question. Thank you so much. Really appreciate it. I'm waiting for your question. So it's slow. It's not fast. I have to get it off of slow mode. I'll do that for next time. And then also, I've got the cards out here. So Stacy, do you want to write in your question, please? Or I could do a general too. I'm just waiting patiently. Stacy number 2, please place your question into chat. Oh, a card popped out. All right. This is the 3 of coins. So upright, the 3 of coins, or sorry, 3 of pentacles. I call it coins because I have another deck that has coins. It could be collaboration and work with others. It's I would say a positive card. A creative card, especially when it comes to expressing what you're doing on the planet. It's a beginning card. It's a new way, a new form of expressing some aspect of finance. Okay. Please explain again how to purchase. Basically, you go into... Do I have the QR code? Hold on 1 second. I'm going to leave the live for just a second. I'll be right back. You can also go to, so this is the QR code for Patreon. If you want to scan that, hopefully you can see it properly. Yeah, Stacy number 1 is going to put it up in chat. And also if you go into description on the channel, you're going to find links for PayPal Me and PayPal. So this is the QR code here. Sorry, I'm probably covering it up. I know that you can't have any of the dots covered when you're doing it, but you can take your cell phone and you can scan this to be able to pay the $33 for the mini reading. All right, I'll bring this up a little bit later if somebody asks. I've got it right here. Again, I'm not very tech-minded, a lot of learning going on. Okay, hopefully that's readable. So I'm going to keep going with the energy that I'm getting for Stacy number 2. That's Garden 5. And again, 3 of Pentacles. I'd say it's a collaboration or it's a financial collaboration. Okay, it's a positive card. It popped out of the deck, but it's upside down. All right. In the way in which it popped out. So maybe at the workplace currently, things might not be going as planned. It could also mean that there is a need for you to collaborate with others, and maybe there's attitudes, maybe it's the other person, maybe it's yourself that aren't quite meshing. Could be a stubbornness, could be a want to do things alone by oneself, but there is a need. Again, opposite. Yes, collaborate, or no, don't collaborate. Again, a question you can ask yourself. I'm going to continue to the reading to see if this card will pop up in the way that it's popped up. Okay, I have a different deck. I'm interpreting from the different deck. I'm not familiar as much with the normal Rider-Waite, but I'm still using the same form of interpretation. Again, it's based on the Rider-Waite. So let's have a deeper look see. So basically, I am moving forward on Garden 5's reading. Oh, we got another card that popped out. Knight of Cups. So somebody is complaining a lot. It's male energy. It's reversed. Someone is lying. Someone is not telling the truth. Could be somebody in your periphery. I'm checking in to see if I can pick up on the energy. I'm getting the word loudmouth, or thinks that they know everything. Someone who can be very negative as well. I get the word stop, like a hand that says stop. You can interpret that how you will. Again, it just popped out of the deck, so let's see if it arrives in the deck. Thank you so much, Stacy. Divine, I'll call you Stacy 1 in this case. There's a message that said ways to pay can be found in her bio on her YouTube page as well, and it's 33 Canadian. Okay, remember, people from US and people from UK, it's much cheaper for you. It's like in the 20s or less because of the exchange rates. Okay, unfortunately our dollar isn't worth much at the moment, somewhere in the 60s to the 70 cents per dollar. So this is why it's at 33. Okay. Oh. Okay. So, have you then purchased the reading, or just wanting to know? I haven't done the reading yet. Just trying to figure it all out. Oh, another card popped out. This is for you. Oh, here's the feeling. It's like, I'm going to go here. Nobody loves me. Nobody cares about me. All is lost. Upright, you're able to see, maybe you don't see the beautiful love that others have for you in support of you. So you're looking at the spilt milk before you, but upside down, maybe you're reconsidering calling up a friend or two and allowing them to help you. Okay? Get yourself out of the purple funk by asking for help, whether it be relationship, work-related issues. Ask for help. There are many supportive people around the group. I'm sure that we're all here in whatever way we can be for you. Sometimes opening up emotionally is helpful in learning something that we may not have opened up to before. I know that there's a sense of trust within the issue. You might not trust people, maybe they've disappointed you in the past. Again, a lack of trust in that others are there for you. Okay? And again, for those who are also coming into the reading, I'm also finding trusting others is new for me as well within the last few years of my life, due to the experiences I've had in my own world. That for me, I've had to learn to trust myself first, trust my connection, and that from doing so, that intuition, that gut knowing, I can pick and choose whom to give my energy to or not, listen to or trust. Okay? So a little bit of a different way of working at it than in the past. It isn't about what we've been, okay, if a child has been told, okay, trust every person in the family, and then say an individual does something to the child and the child is told not to say it to the parent, that's what we call wrong indoctrination of rules, regulations, ways of being, systems. We are overcoming those rules, regulations, systems, indoctrination, and we are learning to trust our truth within us. Please check within whether or not your fears, your trepidation, your inability to trust is coming from the mind chatter at the back from the past, or what could that be? Okay, there's a little, I'm getting somebody who's got itching pain on their hand, the right hand. Okay. And then if you want to unpack that, I'm here. I've got want to know what and why I'm feeling lost and have no motivation. Well, right now you got to go through the emotions first, okay? That's part of it. There's no motivation because there's a need to mourn the past. So taking the time to go inward, cry, write, journal. Think of nothing. Be in the moment. I'm in my past a workaholic. So I worked in order to not confront my emotions. And then I would get to a place of extreme adrenal fatigue, exhaustion, and then I would collapse. And then I'd have no choice being put in place. My health would be suffering. I would have to confront my shit. Sorry for the word shit, but yes, I would have to confront what it was that I wasn't confronting. Now I take more time. I cook, I eat properly, I go to bed on time, I give myself days off, I do things for myself, I take long walks for exercise, 30 minutes plus per day when I can get to it, and I do make an effort at least 3 times a week, if not every day of the week. Okay, walking is a way of taking care of your physical body. Drinking water, eating good food, taking time to meditate. Some people can't meditate. Okay, that's great. Awesome. You're just different. You're built differently. Take a bike ride. Do dish. My mother does dishes. That's her meditation. Drives me crazy, but it's her way. She does it every single night. She's 95 and still does her own dishes. Sorry, I've got to tell you that because she's an incredible human being and has taught me so much in my life. Okay, I'm not done yet. I haven't even gotten to the reading, Stacy, too. Okay, that's Garden 5, by the way. There's just so much to unpack. There's so many downloads to unpack. All right, let's keep going with your question. Shuffling cards here. And this card has reversals in it, all right? I can be a bit noisy. Sorry, I got lots of punchy energy. Not soft and nice. I like to get the energy going. That's my Cap-Sag, Capricorn with Sag rising. Oh, this is gorgeous. All right. You, my dear Garden 5, our lovely Stacy 2. This is the High Priestess. This is who you are. Okay, I don't want any arguments. This is who you are. Inwardly, emotionally, spiritually, you have everything you need. You are all things. All right? Please take that in. This is a beautiful card. And look at the sun is shining. The sun is shining on your card. I have a window right beside me. All right? Doesn't get better than that. Beautiful. So, we've got Page of Cups. So, somebody externally around you at this time is very immature. Somebody who's wasting your money, using your money, asking you for money. Somebody who doesn't take responsibility for their own way of making money in the world. I'm being blunt as a breadboard here because it's my nature. You need to say no to them. All right? Maybe they've gotten away with it for too long. It could be in the workplace, could be through the home. I'm getting a younger personality who's constantly asking for handouts. Or somebody who is not managing their money properly, and you're always having to pick up the pieces, pick up all the breadcrumbs behind them, okay? Cleaning up after their messes financially. Just letting you know that this could be the case. I can see what they look like. Remember, this is YouTube. I'm not going to explain that. Maybe we could speak privately another time when we're on our school, what we call our school practice classes, okay? I'll get more into it. You can ask me a little bit more at that time because we are able to do it in a safe space. Okay. I'm just shuffling the cards here. This is a very interesting reading, by the way. This is for the issue of Garden 5, Stacy number 2. Thank you so much. Which direction are we going to go? That is a good question. Which direction? The motivation for the direction, please. Okay, we got it. There's also some pain, some sparkling pain in the right inner calf, or sorry, inner thigh. You will come to a place of harvest. All right, I'm letting you know, don't get down on yourself right now. things are sorting themselves out on a higher level and also within. The more that you take inventory in terms of the things you no longer want in your life, the harvest will come to you. So basically speaking, it's the 10 of Cups. Okay, the last card in the series of 10 of Cups. So the glory of those that are in the other realms coming through to give you your heart's desire, a sense of justice. Yeah, beautiful coming to the end of an epoch. You've learned the lesson of loving yourself and what you truly desire and require to live your life as a happy, joyful being. Your cup is filled. And what you give are small drops, a small amount to those around you, and not everything you have. This is where you're headed, okay? This is where you're headed. It's your personality. You're a very giving soul, right? All right, so let's, I'm just going to have to shuffle again because we had that card pop out. Taking a little while. Thanks, Stacy, for putting that in there. I don't know if you want to work out the UK amount too. So the exchange rate between Canadian and UK for about $33. If I could kindly ask you to do that, that will help those that are coming in from the UK. I'm going to have to actually put that in the description. So it's a good idea. Thank you for that. Things are going to, oh, okay, who's got the sharp pain in the shoulder blade right here? Someone let me know. It's not my pain, but somebody has it. And I'm feeling chilled, okay? Let me see if I can unpack that at all. Burdens, heavy, heavy burdens, especially when it comes to nurturing oneself, not having the time, not being able just to unpack whatever you're carrying, emotionally, mentally, physically, and just rest. Well, I'm going to be blunt. Blunt, blunt, blunt. This is me with love. You need to make that time for yourself. Nobody's going to give it to you. Carve it out. Tell people no. Take that time. Whether it's 15 to half an hour, carve out an hour. Take, again, Claire's here. She loves you. She's Irish, maybe of Irish in your past, but take the time you need to heal. Take the time you need to go in, meditate in silence, keep thine will be done. Take yourself out to dinner one night or get a takeout, healthy takeout from somewhere with lots of vegetables, and make yourself a nice tea or a smoothie or something. Stop giving all of your time to others. I know that this is not an easy time for you, but in order to be able to give out from your cup, you need to be able to replenish your cup for yourself. So we need to backtrack on giving and bring it home to self. Give it to yourself. Give yourself the time of day. All right? That's one way of looking at it. Wow, see? UU cares. Wow, look at that. £17.88. You're getting a deal. It's nothing. That's what they say in Britain, a pittance. You're getting a really, really good deal. Thank you, Stacy Divine, for that. Appreciate it, Stacy number 1. All right. This is fun time. Okay, where are we at in terms of time? We got maybe, yeah. So, Garden 5, here's your reading. Oh, looks like it's looking up. Might take a while, but it's looking up. Oh, I'm just going to give you the whole lowdown. So what you need to look out for within this situation at this present moment in time. It's not the end all be all. But what we have here is a little bit of karma that needs to be worked with. Okay? I'm looking at this from the vantage point of judgment. So judgment upright is a positive. Upside down, something needs to be worked with. What have you not been attending to in your life? I think it's yourself. Not think. No, All right. Yes, yes, yes. Emotionally and also mentally overburdened at the moment. It's time to take some rest. Mentally. You've been thinking too much about how to resolve this. Just let it go. Let it go. It's okay. The sadness is coming. Now, we know that this card upright, which is it's the Eight of Swords, okay? You know that you can take that blindfold off, right? Upright. It's not as bad as you think it is. You need to take it off and let it go. So the burdens that you're thinking of how to get, it's not going to be resolved through thinking. Well, you ask how? It's by letting it go and being in a place where, okay, it hasn't worked out, that's fine. Whatever it is. It just is. This is a card of nostalgia. It's the Six of Cups. All right? But there is no nostalgia with the individual or the persons or the family or the workplace. You can't, let's just say the relationship is on the outs, but it needs your permission from within, emotionally and mentally, to be on the outs. You can't go back to the past. There is something new out there I can see it, and I'll show you the cards, okay? So Page of Pentacles. Basically, this is one of two things and how we're going to interpret it. The person that was not doing their part. You're going to say, excuse me, but you're going to have to go get a job, or you're going to have to pay for your own stuff, or you're going to have to take responsibility for your own life. It also means that you're going to pull back and start taking care of your finances. All right? Money will come in. Pay your bills. Do the things you need to do. Do them for yourself. And as you do it for you, the other will start to do it for themselves. Okay? Yes, I know you feel like you're going nowhere. That's not true. It's just a perception. Let it go. This is a card that can change overnight if you change your perception. And what it means is you're not happy with what you've created. It's the Three of Wands upside down. All right? And generally upright, it means that you are thinking about all the amazing things you've done over your lifetime. You're satisfied. Well, it's saying no, you're not, because you're thinking it's not. You still have time to enjoy your life, but you have to let go the attitude that you're never going to get there, or you're never going to have, or I'm too old, or I can't do it. Let the mental caca go. Okay? It's caca. That's a good word. We use it up here a lot. All right? In the Great White North. It's caca. It's old. Doesn't work anymore. It's just an attitude. And then we have the King of Swords. So, again, being hard on yourself, punishing yourself, thinking negative thoughts, negative attitudes, let it go. All right? King of Swords. Usually we cut and slice, we get on with it, we tell the truth, we're honest with ourselves. If it's upright, but downright, reversed, you're not being honest with yourself, you're lying to yourself, or still you have old issues, or old ways, or old thought forms, or that which you were taught to command your mind. Let it go. Let it go. This has to be done before you can move on. But let's just say this, positive. There is a cup being held out to you from God source, the higher power, to you. If you open your eyes from within and listen with your heart, this beautiful cup of love will be offered to you. I'm also getting sparkling, a lot of body pain because you're holding on to so much. Let it go so the pain can leave your body. Don't be so tight. Let it go. Release it. Relax. Rest. So, open your eyes so that you can see the love around you, the support that's there for you. There is love. There are people who want to give you the time of day. Well, you have a male individual or the Knight of Pentacles coming in. It could be, and I'm getting an older person with a little bit of gray hair who is very wise. They might not be perfect in the way in which they do things. Again, that doesn't matter. The point is you're going to have help from a male. Somebody, and I could be a financial manager. It could be a bank person. It could be somebody who helps you kind of fix your finances. Positive, positive. All right? So until you fill your own cup, will you have energy for yourself? Upright, we know that you filled your cup and it's a new journey and you're happy with yourself and you're creating your own life. You're emotionally moving forward. There's no negative thought forms, but up, reversed. Ace of Cups reversed. You don't feel as though anyone's going to love you, give you the time of day. I'm going to be blunt with love. Nobody can give you love. Only you can give that to yourself and the love that comes from Source. Remember, this card can be turned around in a day if you change your attitude. It's not for forever. It's for now. It's to show you that the perception that you have is not truly who you are. All right? Okay. So, can you see the screen at all, Stacy? Oh, you're seeing. I'm reading for. I'm actually reading for Garden 5. Okay, Stacy number 2. But if you find yourself in it, it could be general throughout the whole. So the world upside down means the current attitude, the current mindset cannot come to fruition in this way. It is no longer serviceable. It is no longer usable. It has come to an end. The world is the last card in the tarot, okay? So upright, it means you've achieved everything. You've come to the end of an epoch. You've done everything you can. If it's upright, it just means that this lesson hasn't been learned. This lesson hasn't been worked through. This lesson hasn't been forgiven, let go of, and moved out of the way. Released. It basically means that you need to be in the moment and allow these old ways, a coffin burial, a burial, a ritual burial, to say, I'm done with it. These attitudes, these thoughts, these ways of being, these emotions no longer work for me. So some therapy, or do some shadow work, do some inner child work. There are many, many ways that you can. I run meditation classes, but right now they're not on Patreon. They will be. They're being edited. They've been filmed. They're just being edited. Find a way to get the help that you need to change your attitude toward yourself, toward others. It's a little bit on the harsh side in terms of it being in your face. Well, guess what? This is life and it's experience, but you're going to be able to give that experience to somebody else. You're just going through it. You're the one going through this right now. It's not a negative. It will not stay like this for very long. Are you willing? Are you willing to work with what's on your plate right now? This is what universe, source, God, your ascended masters, your guides are asking you to confront right now. It's a question. And then when you do, things will move forward. But this is where you are now. So be with it. Start writing. Get a journal. Okay? If I were to do this reading, say within 2 weeks, a month, and you've done the work, there'll be different cards on the table. But you've got to do the work. All right? I'm going to pull a wisdom oracle, an inner child oracle. Okay? So it's called the inner child cards. Actually, what I should do is show the front cover so you guys know what deck I'm using. Whoop. Jumpy cards, jumpy energy. So, Garden 5 I hope that I have been able to give you some information that gives you at least a framework, some ground to stand on as to why you lack motivation, as to why you're not moving forward. It's because you're going through a process of mourning, a process of allowing yourself to understand how ways of thinking, how ways of feeling are preventing you from moving forward. They're old. They're not who you truly are, but they need to be mourned and released before you can move forward. I suggest meditation. I suggest journaling. I suggest therapy. I suggest you taking the time that you need to heal at this time. Don't worry. Source will provide for you. Where there's a will, there's a way, but you need to ask for it. Ask that you are worthy of having the time and space from Source to provide for you. It'll come to you from the externalized world and those that truly are your friend and those that will support you. Okay, we've got a couple cards that have popped out. I don't know if I'm going to use them. I think I will. So what we have here, it's okay to be misunderstood. Perception is not always based on truth. All right, this is what the card looks like. All right, I'm going to give it a moment so that you can have a look-see. This is for Garden 5. And you are worthy. You are worth it all, my love. And didn't I just say that? And here it is being confirmed, okay? And here's another thing that you need to tell yourself. Really, seriously. You are wanted. There is a home waiting within. And I said, go within. Learn to connect with your inner self. And remember, look at, see the light shining on it? How beautiful is that? All right? You are wanted. There is a home waiting within. And you can see that the person has a house. There's light within the house. There's warmth within the house. So allow yourself to find the warmth, the love, the light, the connection, the messages, the intuition, the downloads. They're all within. In silence, keep thine will be done. Okay. And that's your reading. Garden 5, Stacy 2. Thank you so much. Oh, that was beautiful. And I'm going to say that that is also a message for myself and everyone who's coming forth today. Yeah, I know about being burnt so many times, but it's time to take your energy back from others to yourself, okay? Stop giving it away to other people right now. Yeah, I love you too. I love you too. I'm here for you. We're at school together, so you're going to see me, okay? But do yourself a favor, please. Okay, please. Stop giving the energy and time. Again, here's the pain. It's like a clenching from within. You need to stop giving your energy, life, and time away to other people who don't deserve it. I know that this is you. You're a nurturer. You're a carer. You're a giver. But right now you got to pull back. Pull back and go within and find the light, the connection, the love, and the ability of who you truly are within. It takes time. It's not easy. Then you won't be burnt anymore. So stop giving to those who do not deserve your time, your energy, and your space. Pull back. Love yourself. Sat Nam, namaste, and blessed be to you. Garden 5, Stacy 2. Okay. All right. Anybody else? What else can I talk about? Give me questions. You're more than welcome, by the way. So we have, let's say we have another 10, 15 minutes, okay? This is a lot of fun. This has been incredible. I feel amazing that I have the privilege to do this with you. Ask me some questions. Stacy, how are we doing? How many peeps do we have on? What are the numbers? Stacy Divine? I can't see the numbers. I'm on a different screen here. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Can you tell me the numbers that we've got? Maybe I'm going to write it in chat. Okay. Hold on a second here. I'm not a fast typer, so you're just going to have to get used to that. It's because I can't see so well. Oh, thank you. That's what I needed to know. Appreciate it. Okay, I'm just going to backtrack on what I was asking. It's a bit slow. I'm going to have to change the timing of the feed to being just a little bit faster. So, because we've got low numbers to start with. So I'm going to ask one more time. Is there anybody else that has a question or a suggestion? Oh, something's come through. Something came to me the other day. I'm not a garage sale, no bothering. Oh, wow, that's beautiful. Can we go with that, please? Can we go, I'm not a garage sale, no bothering? Can we make that the mainstay? Garden 5, please. Can you make that your motto right now? That's awesome. So you had a download. Can we continue with allowing yourself to have downloads and then standing on your mountaintop with your flag and going, excuse me, but this is who I am, all right? And don't let anyone take that away from you. You deserve everything, okay? Yes, agreed. Thank you. We move forward from this moment in all new ways, in all new connections, new support systems, a place of deserving. Thank you. Ah, I love it. 100%. Love it, love it, love it. This is the way. They say this is the way. There's no way over it. There's no way under it. There's no way around it. It's time to move on through to the other side. Feel the emotions. All right, feel the fear and do it anyway, and move on through to the other side. The grass will be greener when you decide that it's greener. Otherwise, you're sitting on the fence. All right? So, we've got 3 to 10 minutes left. Anybody have any other questions we want to deal with, or are we going to call it a day? You let me know. I'm here for you guys. I'm just waiting for some kind of message to come through because I have no way of communicating other than, oh, we've got 2 messages here. I'm writing and only lets me post every 40 seconds. You will have to speed you up. Yeah, I can't do it today, but definitely for the next time. Words away, song melted my internal ice this morning. Oh, Worlds Away. Oh, so who writes that song, The Worlds Away? I'm not familiar with it. Garden 5, can you tell me? So it's hard for me to see the script. We're going to have to make the screen bigger at some point. So Worlds Away, who writes that song? I know, every 40 seconds. It's going to have to wait. Maybe I'll go look it up and have a listen. Well, if it's working, beautiful, beautiful. It's nice to hear. It's nice to know. What to do? I've got cards all over the place. Oh, Strange Advance. Okay, will do. Will do. Have a look at it. Thank you for the hearts, by the way. It's a closing message for the collective would be amazing. Will do. All right. All right. We're going to use the use the wisdom cards. Wisdom cards. All right. Thank you, Stacy Divine. Oh, Did that pop out? No, it didn't. Let's put that back in. I'm just making sure I have all the cards together. I'm seeing a lot of light around this particular live. So people will be receiving the energy that's coming through. I'm riding in it, so I'm sending it off to everyone in the live today. Light, love, connection, intuition, downloads, renewal, movement, expression of self, creativity, light and love. Be yours always and forever from this moment forth. That which is dark, ungrounded, no longer wanted and or needed, please be gone. Do not enter the realms of those that are present and those that are watching. Renewal, movement, growth, light, love, and beingness. Thank you. You'll be able to feel the energy on your end. It's like a sparkling energy through the body. You might have hairs raised on your arms. Just take it in. It's for you. I'm a channeler and an empath. Take it in. It's safe. It's positive. The highest of the high, the most beloved. Thank you. You know the way. I said this earlier. I'm repeating it. I'm going to show you the card. Okay. This is inward, emotional. Trust your intuition on this journey. Okay. And there's the card. Hopefully you'll be able to see that properly. Put the setup. I'm going to repeat. 44, you know the way. Trust your intuition on this journey. This is for everyone. There were 4 people here and it's a double 4. It adds up to an 8. This is finances. This is a coming into material fruition within the world, meaning establishing what it is that you came here to do. You will be earning money from it. Okay, this is, you're on the way. All right, I'm going to put that back. Oh, this is gorgeous. All right, number 30, say yes to whatever comes to you. Not what those are asking of you. That comes to you internally, through your intuition, through your downloads. Deserve. I am worthy. Say yes. And now is the time to open and receive. It doesn't get better than this. It doesn't get better than this. This is the externalized world to all of you who are present. You're going to be offered gifts, connections, money, support, opportunities. Take them, take them, take them, please. Not from those that take from you, from those that give back or those that are offering to help you. Trust. All right? Thank you all whom have joined today. This went so well. Please come back and be on the lookout for more lives and videos. And it's from Stacy Leva or Stacy Silva. Oh, sorry. I just had a moment glitch there. My son interrupted what you said, but we can touch base tomorrow. Thank you. Absolutely. During school, absolutely. So do me a great favor, everyone. Take some time for yourself tonight, all right? Love yourself. Give to yourself. Take a moment, all right? I'm going to pull one last card, and then we're going to call it a day. Connect to eternity within. Let yourself be held by love. This is the closing message. I repeat. Connect to eternity within. Let yourself be held by love. Thank you for the hearts, people. Really appreciate it. Thank you. So, thank you, Stacy Divine, for being the person that helped this be so successful today. Thank you those that have come to ask for a reading or a question. I appreciate your presence in all the ways that you are here, giving a fourth of yourself to this time. I'm appreciative of the ability to be able to channel for you and to give of the experience that I have garnered over a lifetime. May the circle now close. May all energies return back to those that are present. Satnam, Namaste, and blessed be. Thank you for joining. I will post another live very shortly, and you are more than welcome to join. Please check in the channel. It will give you, I guess, the heads up if you've subscribed. Thank you, and thank you. Take care. I have to learn how to get out of this thing. End stream. Okay, bye folks.